Welcome to Stepping Off the Ledge, your weekly poker update to help you identify emotional triggers and avoid suicide plays on the felt. This week's all about patience.
Or lack thereof.
I once was accused of taking the 5 seat at the poker table so I could see the dealer's pitch when I slouched in my chair by a guy who added a $100 chip to his stack after his all-in bet was called. I love when tournaments roll into town. The unique mix of tourney grinders and weekend warriors flood the cash games, alters the dynamic of most games. Some have a distinct wardrobe, right? The hoodie, the headphones, Louis V bag, pinky ring, ankle monitor, Lucky Rabbit's foot, essential oil necklace. All right. I might have made those last few up, but I've been playing poker for a large chunk or all of my income since 2014. And in my experience with these player types, there's a couple similarities with some of these guys. The tournament guys, they play slow because they short buy, right? So they put their stack at risk often, which makes them lean towards taking more time to act. Nobody likes to get felted. Hey, smash that like button if you've ever been at the table with a slow player. Another one is relatively easy decisions become nuanced because they don't have the same cash game experience. The strategies differ slightly, and some of those LOL standard decisions are tough to them sometimes. What does this have to do with patience? So one of the biggest emotional alarms for me at the poker table is when I start chirping. All right, so chirping, for those of you who are unfamiliar, is like taking little verbal jabs at people. It's less specific than needling a player over a hand and more generalized. It's like trash talking. Like, think of hockey players in a scrum near the goalie after a play. Players are often chirping at each other. So I'm generally not a passive aggressive person. So when I start chirping, I know my emotions have a tighter grip on my decisions than I thought. We like to think that we're either entirely logical when not on tilt and completely emotional when on tilt, but it's not always so cut and dry. So let's revisit the tourney grinders with their poker outfit. I was at a great table with one of these guys who was short buying. He clearly had extra cash, extra money to play a full stack because, we all saw the cash when he flashed, when he first bought in. So I know he's intentionally buying short. If you play slow and you're not solid winning player, I'm more likely to pull out my phone, just start scrolling on Instagram to pass the time. Now, if you're a winner, hurry up, man. People get bored and they're gonna leave a slow game. Back to the story. So we get to a spot where this player, let's call him Fred, arrives at the river in position, facing a bet of less than pot. He tanks, pulls his cards like near to his face so anybody can see that's near him. So he's got this decision. He's trade glancing at the board, at his opponent. After what seemed like an eternity, this guy Fred turns over with his second pair to the board where everything got there. Finally folds. And I chirp from across the table, wow, big fold. And he immediately just turns, he's like, what? And I was like, oh, I said that out loud. So why is this not a profitable state of mind to be in at the poker table? Well, let's say I don't realize I'm chirping at this random player who's dumping hundreds of dollars into our nice little poker game. I could annoy him off the table. I could end up challenging him out of ego and put myself in some spots that I'm not the favorite. I could illustrate to the table that I'm kind of a dick and others might cut their session short. Or I could start opening up my range because I'm tired of folding, get bored or something like that. I want to challenge him. How do you deal with this, right? Well, let's think about past sessions. Did you consistently win through the whole session, or was there like an ebb and flow, right? So dig into why you're feeling impatient. That's another one. Dig in. Have you been losing, breaking even? Maybe it's time to practice something, positive EV that you can do later, like, count the pot, or try and find a live tell. Is this a good game? Consider that. Start thinking about what lines you want to take if given the opportunity. Focus on being card dead only intensifies your feelings of impatience. So think about something else. If all else fails, take a walk. There's no shame in taking a break from the action. Gives your mind an opportunity to reset and not think about how card dead you are. Take a lap. Pick the bathroom that's farthest away. Chat up the new employee. Give your poker mind a break, and I promise you'll feel better when you sit down. Do you have a different strategy for dealing with impatience? Was this helpful? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.